Hey, yo, what up, my peeps? Thank you for stopping by, man. I'm just over here chilling, relaxing, man, enjoying my Saturday. And I was talking to my friend today, man. They were saying, like, yo, man, I'm in a relationship, but it feels like I'm the only one that's been putting in work. Like, I've been with this person for a long time and this and that. And I said, why don't you just walk away? You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, dude, we waste our time, we waste our energy on bullshit. You already know how the person is. You know what I mean? Like, real shit, man. And I was just like, stop wasting your time. You know what I mean? Like, you have more days behind you than you do ahead of you. Why are you going to sit there and waste your time and waiting for a person to change when you say you've been with this person for years and that person hasn't changed? That's telling you something, bro. The person will never change. You know what I mean? Sometimes, though, you have to look at, hey, bro, you have to see how people are. You have to see how people act. You just can't go around believing what people tell you all the time, dude. Real shit, man. I was like, dude, you've been with that person for years, like 12 years, and that person hasn't changed. That person's still acting the same, even though you've been telling them, like, hey, man, you're hurting me or you're doing this and that. I said, bro, just walk away. Stop wasting your time, especially then when you tell somebody, you know what I mean? That's what I say, bro. Every morning when you wake up, dude, just think about your happiness, your mental health, bro. What motivates you? What pushes you, man? You know what I mean? If you sit here all the time, bro, trying to make everybody happy in life, you will never succeed in life, man. You always hit a dead end, bro. You know what I mean? Like real shit, dude. If you, like I always say, man, if you sit there and throw rocks at every fucking dog that barks at you, you'll never get to your fucking destination, dude. You know what I mean? That's the same way I think about life. When you wake up in the morning, just think and wake up with a positive attitude. Wake up with a positive mindset, dude. You know what I mean? The real shit. If you wake up, bro, with a fucked up attitude, with a fucked up mindset, guess what's gonna happen, buddy? Guess what's gonna happen the whole day? You're gonna run into negative people. You're gonna run into bullshit scenarios, bro. You know what I mean? You're just gonna have a fucked up day. But if you wake up, bro, with a positive mentality, and you wake up with all that, bro, no matter what life throws at you, you're always gonna be positive, man. You know what I mean? It took me a long time to think that way, man. So that's what I was telling my boy today. I said, dude, you're in a relationship, bro, and you feel like you stuck and it ain't going nowhere. That's not the person for you, bro. You can't be wasting your time. You know what I mean? That's real shit. People out there, bro, just waste their time hoping that a person's gonna change. Nah, bro. Honestly, dude, I don't have energy or the patience or the time to sit here, bro, and babysit people. You know what I mean? Like I don't have time to babysit people. I don't have time to wait for people to change. I don't have time to say, oh, you know what I mean? You're going through some, nah, bro. I'd rather cut people off, man. I'm a grown ass man. To be dealing with bullshit, to be dealing with nonsense and all that shit. Nah, man. You know, when I was growing up, dude, I was a yes man. I was always trying to make everybody happy, bro. I was always there for everybody. But once I realized, bro, that shit hit the fan and nobody was there for me, I said, nah, man, I'm good, dude. Shit that you gotta change in life. And if you want to change in life, bro, change starts with you, not with nobody else. Real shit, dude. In life, you can't be in fucking race with nobody else but yourself, bro. In competition with nobody else but yourself, dude. I always said that, man. So I never understand when people sit here, bro, and hate on people, and hate on people's progress, or hate what people doing in life, bro. I never understood that shit. Like, why does it help you if you hate on somebody else? It doesn't fucking level you up. It doesn't do shit, dude. I never understood that shit. Why people sit there and hate, bro. I have a whole bunch of people, bro. There's a lot of people that think, oh, I've been knowing this person forever, they're cool. Or I've been doing this. Nah, bro. There's a lot of people in your circle that don't want to see you do good. They want to see you do better than them. See how people act when you get good news. See how people act towards you, bro. Like me, do I remember like when I was young, I was going through shit in life. Everybody left, bro. Like right when I needed people. And that's what made me realize. See, hard times, bro. That shit makes you see who's really there for you, who really got your back, and who really doesn't have your back. You know what I mean? Like that's real shit. You always see that, bro. That's why life throws obstacles, life throws bullshit at you. That's why life, bro, comes and takes you to the darkest moments, the darkest times in your life, bro. So you could really realize who's really there in your life, dude. You know what I mean? And that's real shit. Like when I was growing up, I never understood that. I was always like, man, why is this happening? Why is this? Why is that? And blah 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 blah. And I remember one dude told me one day, look, bro, he was an old cat. I was a young buck. And this dude said, look, man, sometimes shit happens to you, so you can see who's really got your back. And you know what? I really got that now because when I was doing good, everybody was there, bro, blazing, chilling in my apartment. Everybody was always going. But when I needed help and I needed all that, everybody vanished, bro. Only the real one stood. And that's how you know, man. Darkest times makes you strong. The darkest times show you who's really there. The darkest times in your life, bro, show you what you're really about. You know what I mean? When I used to be young, bro, I was like, God, why is this happening? And blah, 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 bro. And now that I'm older, I realize that every obstacle I went through leveled me up, bro. That's 100%. You always got to look at life that way, bro. You always got to look at life like the positive. Because if you always walk around with a negative attitude, bro, you're always going to be expecting negative shit to happen to you, big dog. You know what I mean? And that's real shit. In life, you have to wake up every fucking morning, bro, with a positive mentality. You always got to tell yourself, bro, I'm going to go get it. You know what I mean? Whatever you want in life, bro, you could achieve. All you have to do is wake up and do that work. That's why I don't understand why people hate on somebody. People sit there talking shit about people, bro. I never understood that, bro. Especially the grown man. You know, like I always say this, dude. People that are doing something in their life, they're not gonna talk shit about you if you're doing something. It's always the people that ain't doing shit in their life. It's always the people that have no dreams, have no goals, have no motivation, have nothing, bro. Those are the people that sit there and talk shit. You know why they talk shit? Because they got time. Because they ain't doing shit in their life. So they sit there talk shit. They sit there trying to bring you down, bro. That's real shit. All those people, bro, you gotta let go, man. If you really want to advance in life, I started letting go. Even a family member, bro. I didn't really give a shit. There was a time in my life where I was like, hey, just because we're family, just because we know you for a long time and all that shit, that doesn't mean that we gotta be homies or we gotta chill. You know what I mean? Like real shit, man. Like I said earlier, dude, I ain't got time to babysit. I don't have time to beg people to be in my life. And be like, oh, please, please. Nah, bro. If people don't want to be in your life, let them fucking go. You know what I mean? It's better to lose people that don't want to be in your life to lose yourself to keep people that don't want to be in your life. You know what I mean? That's what I said about partners, bro, and all that, bro. What the fuck? You know, and you wake up in the morning and you always just have to think about you, bro. Set goals. Set goals in your fucking life. Life is too short, bro, to be wasting it on people, on dumb shit. You know what I mean? Like with me, bro, if I don't like something about somebody, bro, I don't sit there and like, why? Or people stop calling me or people start reaching out. You know what I mean? I'm like, the fuck? You just let them go, bro. I don't sit there and like, hey, how come you don't want to hang out? How come you don't call me no more? How come this? I don't have time for that, bro. If somebody don't want to be your fucking life, peace, bro. You know what I mean? That's easy. That's how that shit goes, man. Life is like the biggest fucking teacher, bro. Life teaches you a bunch of shit, dude. You know when you started and you were a young buck, you were like crumbled with the smallest fucking obstacle. Now look at you. You know what I mean? We look back, but we're like, damn, I can't believe I went through that shit. But when we're going through that shit, we didn't think we're gonna make it up. You know what I mean? Like real shit. That's what I mean, bro. Life bends you up, bro. Levels you up. Life comes and toughens you up, bro. You know what I mean? Like real shit. Like I have a friend, bro. When I go to the gym, the first always like, man, why did this happen? And why is this? And why that? And I always tell him, bro, stop bitching, stop complaining, stop doing all that stupid shit. Make it into a positive lesson. Why is happening to you? Why are you gonna learn from this shit, bro? You know what I mean? Life and shit doesn't just happen to happen, bro. Everything happens for reasons. Everything happens to say something, bro. You know what I mean? That's what I always say. That's what I always think. So, anyways, man, what's up with you guys? How's your Saturday going? Everything good? You know, life, dude, especially relationships. I don't really say that, bro. Like, I have a friend of mine who always says that his girl's always going through his shit. He's always going through this. He's always going through that. And I always say, like, what is the point of that? Just let go. If there's no trust, there's nothing, bro. Just let go. You know what I mean? Fuck arguing. Fuck doing all that shit, bro. Sometimes we waste our time with some nonsense, with some bullshit. You know what I mean? Stop putting up with people's bullshit. Stop giving people second chances all the fucking time, dude. You know what I mean? Like the first time, bro. Nah, you know what? Not even the first time, because people know what they're doing. Like when somebody cheats, when they get caught, and they're like, "Oh, I know, well, this and that." You know what you were doing. Even when people sit there, boy, and bullshit, dude, people know what they're doing. That's what I mean, bro. Stop giving people second chances, bro. All that bullshit, like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and this and that. Nah, dude. Cut people off. If I see people talking shit about other people, dude, cut them off. What's the need? Tell me. I don't need to sit there, bro, and listen to somebody like a little kid explain themselves why they fucked up. You know what you were doing. Cut people off, bro. If I see people talking shit about other people, I cut them off, bro. It's that easy. It doesn't matter if you're family or not. I could sit there in a room, bro, for hours and hours. A room full of people, bro. And if I don't like you, I won't talk to you. It's that simple, though. Sometimes it's better to be by yourself than to do shit by yourself. And to be surrounded by a whole bunch of people, man. Especially the people that I hate, bro. The people that smile at you. You know what I mean? That with a friendly face, but behind your back, they sit there talking shit, plotting on your downfall. Nah, man. I always see how people talk about you, bro. How people move around you. 100%, dude. Because not everybody's happy to see you. Not everybody's happy that you made it. Not everybody's happy that you're getting your blessings. Not everybody's happy, bro. You know what I mean? Chicken wing. But with that dude being said, man, thank you for always coming and checking out my shit, man. I appreciate it. If you guys like my shit, comment, subscribe, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.